Hello teachers and welcome to Give Me 5 Book 1, Unit 2. This is our MiniTUT series and this is Lesson 1, which means vocabulary. And in Unit 2 we are now visiting a birthday party. And here we go. Here are the 2 pages for context. And the birthday party is introducing some of the toys that have been given to our character Beth for her birthday party. And of course we're using this as a vehicle to help our students understand the yes-no question and then as well as the WH question. So what is it? It is something. And is it a yes, no, it is not. So keep that in the back of your mind when you are teaching this particular lesson. So how would I approach it? So for myself, I'm not going to use flashcards. I'm not going to use flashcards because generally speaking, our kids now are in book 1. They've past the kindergarten flashcard stage, but that does not mean I'm not going to use flashcards later. I'm not going to introduce it with flashcards is what I'm saying. So I'm going to throw the words on the board and I'm going to then say, all right, boys and girls, follow me. B-A-L-L, and all of the kids are going to shout out B-A-L-L, and then I'm going to say ball, T-R-A-I-N, and all the kids are going to shout out T-R-A-I-N, train. Now, what I am doing is obviously I'm setting up the board as we go along, but also I'm getting the kids used to a way of trying to memorize this vocabulary and a method that they can then go home. And so when they're writing it down in their notebooks, they will say it back to themselves. That is the reason why we're doing it. Then another reason why I'm doing it is I want to get the kids focused in on my lesson, and this is a great way to do it. Once I've got all of the words on the chalkboard, I will then say, all right, boys and girls, one, two, three, four, five. Team number 4, stand up, please. Team number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. And then I will give team number 4 some points. Team number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. And then team number 3, I will give them points. Team number 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, go. And then they will go 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Now the reason why I do that is because I want the kids to be mixed up a little bit, and I want them to be a little bit on their toes. Team number 1, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And then of course team number 1 will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I will give them points according to how good they repeat those words back to me. I will then I have a slightly different method for the second round, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write down the letters. I'm going to go and I'm going to say, all right, boys and girls, what is this one? And the kids are going to shout out R. What is this one? O. B. What is this one? B, sorry. And what is this one? O. What is this one? T. So I'm going to do it in the reverse way for the second round of words. And again, the reason why I want to do that is because I want the kids to be kept on their toes, as well as I want to keep on reviewing the English that they should, by this stage, know. Okay, don't forget that Give Me 5 has a starter book, and certainly if our students are on Give Me 5 Book 1, they should have somewhat of a foundation of English. It is our job to keep on reminding the kids of the English that they do have. Now, a note about the vocabulary here, and that is the vocabulary is quite simple. Now, things like dog, car, ball, kite, and even train, maybe even robot and teddy. Those are words and vocabulary that our students should have been exposed to many times before. And if you feel that the students are blazing through, if you feel like those words are too easy for your students, then by all means add in extra vocabulary that you think is slightly more challenging. So maybe you could have things like a jump rope, okay? Maybe you could have things like, what else? Jump rope, or remote control car if you want. Remote control car. A bionicle, or you could have a mech warrior, whatever it might be, it doesn't matter to me. But the point is that you want to extend your students' ability. You want to challenge them a little bit, especially if you feel that ball, train, car, dog, and kite are not really challenging. So that is up to you. That is up to your students. Okay, that is how you as a teacher can do it. Now, my next step is to challenge my students in a slightly more advanced way, and that is to now throw the extra vocabulary that I've chosen in. Now I am going to have the flashcard because I want to remind them of what this was all about. So here would be crayon, sharpener, computer, school bag, and pencil case. And now this is all about the phonemes, and I'm breaking it down into the syllables. Crayon, sharpener, computer, school bag, pencil case. And I will then actually, in this particular example, I might have one team versus another team, or I might just have a student versus another student, and then this student will be, for example, William, and this will be, for example, Wendy. And I will then say, all right, William and Wendy, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. William and Wendy, number 4. And then they'll say, school bag. Good job, Wendy, you get +1. Number 1, crayon. Good job, William. Number 5, pencil case. Good job, William. Now, I'm helping my students, I'm forcing my students to read and to actually break down those words into their syllables. Why? Because at this particular level of Book 1, students will always drop their ending sounds. And I'm really wanting to reinforce the ending sounds, and I'm wanting to make sure that our students are reading each and every syllable. This is a very good place for our students to get used to in order for them to be reminded about how they are supposed to be reading these words over here. Teddy, dinosaur, computer game. Okay. Now, once my students have finished reading those words, I'm satisfied that everybody can read them to a varying degree of success, or to a good degree of success. I'm now going to move on to my next activity. And that would now be and I will very early stage, our students are learning how to memorize. And by writing on the board, I can also check how neat their handwriting is. And that's very important at this very early stage. Alrighty, teachers, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, this clip. I hope you learned something. Let me know how it goes in your class. Please do comment if you were successful or if you failed in some places. Let me know how I can help you have the best lesson possible. Anyway, good luck and happy teaching.